Hey guys, Justin here coming at you from the new 4x4 test tent with another unboxing video. This is a mega unboxing video, literally. This is from NextLight. It is the Mega, and this is a 46x46 tent, and you can see it pretty much takes up pretty much all of it, just about all of it. So this is going to be the largest light, I believe, that I've unboxed so far out of all of them. Had to upgrade the tent to the 4x4. This is the Spider Farmer 4x4 tent. Link in the description below if you want to take a look at that. But let's get into this here. Man, this is absolutely killer. So let's get into this here. We got the heat meter. We got the meter. We got the watt meter, and last but not least, we have the par meter. So the gang's all here. Let's get into this. I actually not going to use baby katana because it was taped on the bottoms here. So I already went through, took the liberty of undoing all the tape. So let's see what this thing looks like. Holy crap. This thing is monstrous. Absolutely monstrous. Wow. Look at that. That is massive. Wow, man. Killing the game. What do we got here? 5-year warranty. Hell yeah. This thing is crazy, man. This is just the biggest board or set of boards I've ever seen. This is massive. Absolutely massive. Wow. I'm speechless, man. Like, this is nuts. There's the bottom side of it. Wow. Look at that box. Dang, man. This is serious stuff right here. Let's do an inversion on the camera here. You guys can check that out. We got the plug there. Pretty basic. Looks like we got some sort of controller available for it. Wow. Just huge. Huge. This light is massive. It's mega. Literally mega. So yeah, this whole review was actually made possible by Grower's House. So they set this whole thing up. Link below to check them out. They got a lot of really cool stuff, and yeah, check them out, man. Let's get this thing hooked up and see what it kicks out. This thing is gonna be incredible. I have a feeling. Like, wow. I just can't stop looking at it. Alright, let's get this thing hung. We got quite a bit of space in here. Hopefully we'll be able to get this thing hung up and it won't cave in the tent. Probably isn't that heavy. We'll see once I get it up. It looks to be constructed very sturdily, but of fairly lightweight materials. So let's take a look. I almost forgot, this actually came with another box of accessories separately. So this would be a good opportunity to go through that and see what else came in the big box. I did switch over the light to just a regular LED replacement bulb. The back bar seemed to give some weird artifact lines and stuff in the video, so went ahead and switched that over. But let's bust out the baby katana on the box here, and we'll see what we can see. It's gonna be in here. Oh wow, whole bunch of stuff. Oh, accessories for me. Oh shit. Hell yeah. The hookup. We got NextLight hats. Man, those are sharp actually. That's killer. We got shirt, a couple of shirts it looks like. Nice looking shirt. What's this other one looking like here? Different color. Maybe for the ladies. For the ladies. We got, wow, more shirts. Another blue one. Maybe this one's for my wife. These ones are a little smaller. Then we got an orange one. Hell yeah. And then it looks like they just threw the house up in here. We got hella stuff. Slaps, lighters, shit for days. Wow. That's the hookup right there. That is the homie hookup. The hat, I'm definitely gonna rock the hat. That is a nice looking hat. That is for sure, for sure. As far as the rest of this stuff goes, the shirts are a little small for me, but my wife could probably swim in a couple of them because she's pretty small. But let's take a look at the rest of this stuff here and see what we got rocking. So this is the cable that they sent along with it. I'm not really sure exactly what that's going to hook up to. I didn't really see anything else. Here's some safety literature, stuff like that if you want to take a look at it. FAQ info, footprint claims, and all that good stuff. If you want to take a look at that. They ask that you call them first instead of returning it to the store if you bought it at a store, which is pretty normal. And then we've got a couple of power cords. And then some hanging brackets as well. And then this is their warranty here. 5-year full warranty. Read this very, very carefully, because there are some rules, I guess you would say, that will void the warranty. So as long as you follow that, you got a 5-year warranty. So yeah, that's about it. Let's get this sucker hooked up and get it rocking, and we'll see what we got going. All right, we are back and have this all hooked up, and as you can see, mega is a really, really good word for this. So this is the NextLight Commercial Series Mega, and wow, check this out. Just the massive scale of this sucker. And it's nice too because you have a gap in the middle between the boards here, so you shouldn't have a really super hot spot like a lot of lights have right in the dead center of the board. So hopefully this will have pretty even coverage all the way through. And then they use two different colored diodes. They use 3000K and 5000K, and the spectrum ends up being about 4000K, 4100 roughly. So right in the perfect combination of yield and quality, in my opinion, really. It's just a killer setup. And the drivers and everything are contained in the top box. It is dimming capable, but it does not come with a dimmer. It comes with a Cat 6 cable that you can put in there and then hook it up to a dimmer and do it from there. So you can get your own dimmer. They show, if you go to their website, they have a PDF where it goes through and explains how to hook up the dimmer and everything to it. But basically it's like a dimmer that you can order, I imagine, off of Amazon or pick up off of from Home Depot. It looked, the one that they showed on the website just looked like an in-wall panel where you plug the cord in, and then it just had a slider, and then it goes in your wall. So it looked like something you'd pick up at Home Depot. That's pretty much how the dimmer works, is from that there. But it does not come with the light itself. And it does have the power cable there. It will run on 120 or 240. They have the cables for each. And super easy setup. Like, there is no build to this. It's pre-built, out of the box, plug and play, ready to rock. All I did was hang it, and it was super easy to hang. It actually only needs 2 rope ratchets because it just hangs from 2 connections, and it's perfectly balanced. Perfectly balanced. I've never really seen a company, this is I think the first light that I've tested where they only had 1 or 2 points to hang from, and it actually hung right. Usually it's crazy, but I mean, you can see it's balanced. It writes itself perfectly. So pretty cool. I dig it. It's just a really impressive set of boards here. It's like these little strip boards, and you can see it from the top really well. You can see each one of these strips here. So you can have really good airflow through there as well, which is nice. There again with the fanless unit, I would probably put a fan on top pointing down just to cool the whole thing. Something like this, an investment of this size, you really want to do whatever you can to preserve it. They do have an excellent warranty, but you don't want to always have to use that warranty. Their warranty is 5 years, and they pride themselves on having the highest of industry standard customer service. If you have even one of these diodes out, I mean, look at how many there are. Look at how many there are. If you have even one of these out, you can let them know and they'll replace it. Like, if you have any problem, if you think the light is not as bright as it should be, if you think there's something weird going on, like, you contact them and they'll take care of it. So that's what they pride themselves on, and that's a really good thing. I mean, it's a premium light. I mean, this is a premium quality light, and it is a premium price, so it should have premium service as well. So that's a good thing. As far as the diodes go, they tell me that they're not really married to a diode company. They just kind of choose whoever has the best at the time for what they need as far as efficiency. So they don't really tout, hey, we have X diodes or Samsung or whatever. They just use whatever is the best currently, because it does change so quickly and so often, and different bin numbers and everything. It gets pretty wild when you really get into it. So they just kind of stay true to the efficiency, I guess you would say, rather than a brand. So that's a good thing. Overall, it's a pretty sweet light, really. It doesn't seem to be overly hot. It of course puts out heat, because right now, since I don't have a dimmer, it's blasting full blast. And let's check the wattage here. 648 watts at the wall is what we're pushing right now. So it's going to put out heat like 600 watts would. I mean, that's just how it's going to work. Wattage equals heat. Even if you have ultra efficiency, you still have heat to deal with because you're pushing a large amount of watts. That's just the way it goes. I do have a thermometer in the tent at the top with the sensor up there that we can check here in a second when we do the thermal portion of this. But let's get in on the testing as far as the power goes. The light is so massive, I couldn't get a reading on the meter because it kept reflecting off the screen at every angle. if I had it in the middle, and I just could not read it, so I had to detach it here. I'm going to go ahead and it's going to be silly, but I'm going to run this at 16 inches like I do pretty much everything. So that's 16 inches straight across. There we go. And let's see what we're running. This is right in the middle of this 4x4 tent. It's actually 46 by 46, so it's 2 inches shy of 4x4 on each side, so sue me. It's awesome either way. Let's see what we got. Bam! 1191 dead center. That's strong. That's real strong. That is really good. Now let's see, as far as coverage goes, what we can get. Let's pull it around a little bit. It's not really going down. You can see where I got it now. There's the center. Pull it closer to the edge. Now we're all the way to the near edge here. Whoops. Extreme close up. So 800, and we're all the way to this near edge here. Right in the middle. That's awesome. That is killing it, man. Look at that, 810, 811. Let's try, see if I can get a good reading on this corner over here. Let's throw it over in the corner. I'm not going to angle it or anything, just standard corner reading. I'm not going to give it any help right now. 635, 34 in the corner. The very corner with no help. If we give it a little bit of help, angle it in towards the light, see if we get anything bigger. Not really. It doesn't seem to really need the help. It was still 630. Yeah, that's pretty cool. A lot of times I have to really bring it in to give quite a bit of help. Let's try this side over here. Alright. What do we got? 730 on the far side. So you can flower all the way around at 16 inches. And that's pretty amazing that you've only got, at this range, you don't have that much drop off from the middle to the side, really. $1,200. Yeah, that's killer. I would actually raise this up even more. 16 inches is probably a little bit low. Let's run this up to. I want to see what it does at, just for shits and giggles. I just want to see what it does at 24 inches. I kind of have a feeling that it's going to do pretty well. So let's kick it up there and see what we can hit. This is 1193 in the middle right here at 16 inches. Let's see what it does at 24. Alright, we are back and we are at 24 inches. That's quite a bit higher up. So that's just to show you right there. 24 inches all the way across. 24 inches. So let's start the show. Alright, so right in the middle, 24 inches. What do you think? $967. Nice. That's about perfect, I would say. 11, almost 1200, what it was pushing before. That's a little bit strong, to be quite honest. I've pushed that, and it tends to make your buds a little bit foxtaily, and start to get towards the light bleaching territory and just kind of stresses out your plants a little bit. So I tend to not push to the 1200 light range if I don't have to. So this at 969, 970 is much more manageable in the middle. And I think it's still going to do really well on the sides because this light, it just is a beast. It is mega, like no doubt. So let's take some more readings here. Let's bring it into the near side and see where we're at. So you can see where we're at right in the middle, near side. Perfect. 670. Anything above 500 is going to give you pretty decent buds. Anything above 600 is really nice buds. We're pushing close to 700 here. That's excellent. That is absolutely excellent. And that's with no help turning this thing either. Like if I turned it in a little bit more, it pushes 700. So pretty killer. Let's get over here to the corner. See what we can figure out over here. So there we are, all the way in the corner. And we are pushing just below 600. Just a butt hair below 600. So yeah, even in the very corner of this 4x4 tent, the very corner, you're still getting excellent bud development. That's killer. That is really impressive. Let's check this middle edge here. 691. Yep. Perfect. Totally perfect. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Let me throw it all the way over here to the very far edge here. Let's see if I can get it about centered where I need it to be. Boy, it just does not want to sit there. There we go. Alright, and forgive the camera woogetiness this time. This is my first test video in a 4x4 tent here, so I'm kind of getting used to the scale, what position I need to be in to do things. So yeah, we're over here, 759 over in that far side. 759. So that's even better than the sides over here. That's killing it, man. This light crushes it. And the evenness at this level, at 24 inches, super even. Because you're at 958 right there. And then you're at 760 or 700 over in the side. It's only a couple hundred par difference from the center to the outside. That's excellent. Most lights, like I said, have a big spotlight in the middle where they'll be pushing like 14 or 1500, and you put it out to the side and they're like 600. Like half. A lot of them drop off half from the middle to the edge. This one's only dropping off 200 par. That is really impressive. So, good job, NextLight. Way to go on the Mega. This thing is super mega. Holy shit. So the only thing we really have left is the heat test. So let's let this thing warm up a little bit more. It's already pretty warm, so I won't have to let it warm up too much more. I've had it on, messing with it throughout the day here. It's just killer light. So yeah, I will be back with the heat test. All right, here we are, back with the Temp Gun here. So let's hit this place, or hit this in a few places, I guess you would say. Hit this place in a few hits. I don't know what I was gonna say. But we got some different colored paneling here. Some of these are white coated and some of them are just metallic. The metallic ones aren't gonna read very accurately. The white will read pretty accurately, so let's hit, we got a couple of white ones together here. It's actually really good. 112. That's really low. So if you go over to the metallic, it reads 90 some. 111, 110, 114 towards the middle, 116. A little bit cooler towards the edge, of course. Oh, can't see the screen. There we go. Yeah, a little bit cooler towards the edge. A little bit hotter as you get towards the middle, of course. But that's really low. A lot of the fanless units run the neighborhood of 120 to 130, 135 maybe. So 115 is really good. Really, really good. Let's hit the sticker. 111. 105. There's a lot of heat coming off of it, and that's proof of it right there. It has really heated up the central casing here. Let me get a hand rating. Oh yeah, that's definitely hot. Oh, compared to that, that does feel hotter. On the side. That's pretty close actually, yeah. From the bottom, I got my hand on both of them. That's not bad. I mean, you can see I can keep my hand on here. And there's a lot of units that by now I would be, ouch, and taking my hand off. So that's not bad at all. I can get down with that. It spreads the heat very evenly. The box is definitely cooler than the bottom here. This can't get a good reading off of most of the box, but we do have some stickers over here. Oh yeah, see, 97. Just straight metal, not gonna read right. Yep. So yeah, pretty decent heat distribution. It definitely is putting out heat. There again, it's 650 watts. So, I mean, that's just because it's cool to the touch doesn't mean that it's not hot in the tent. As you can see here, I've got my hookup here, my AC Infinity setup, 84 degrees. The fan's at half, which is where I normally run it at. Got the exhaust back there. Got an active intake as well. So that is with outside air coming in and then inside air going out. And it's still 84 at the top here at the sensor. So it definitely does put out quite a bit of heat. It just does it very evenly and a very easy way to manage it, really. Because there's not really going to be any hot spots or anything that you're going to have to deal with. It just kind of radiates heat evenly into your space so that you can exhaust it. You just have to make sure that you have enough cool air intake and enough exhaust to cool it, and a fan up here, maybe blowing down on it to cool it a little bit further, is my suggestion. So yeah, this thing's mega. That's a damn good name for it. Man, I don't know really what else to say about this other than if you got the means and you got a 4x4 tent and you want to blow the crap out of it, this will do it. The nice thing about it is it's one plug and you're off and running. Like, this is the easiest, biggest light that I've ever set up, and by far the easiest. By far. Like, take it out of the box, plug it in, and go. It's got the ease of a 1 foot by 1 foot light, and this thing's almost 4x4. So pretty sick, but it also has the adjustability. I mean, it's got Cat 6 connection there. I'm sure if some of you guys are really crazy and you can make your own little controller for this, I'm sure you could make it do all kinds of shit. So there's some real smart people out there, and at least they give you the option for those smart people to exploit it. Pretty kick-ass. So thanks again to Growers House, link below if you want to check out this light or any of the other awesome stuff that they have at Growers House. Link below. Check out NextLight. Definitely, if you, like I said, if you got the means, pick it up. Hope you liked the review, and till next time, guys, happy growing.